I'm just gonna flip through the deck. This deck. Okay. Alright. This is on sale on Amazon. I'll put a link. These types of love cards, what they look like. This is just a flip through. Can you see? Oh, let me. All right. These are pretty. I think I got these for like $8. They're a little flimsy, but they got that nice, like, a little thin. It's cute. Even though it's a heartbreak card. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you guys got to see any of that. That's nice. Let me just run through them again, just in case. Let me just shuffle. I'll run through them again. I'm not doing reads, I'm just doing a flip through. Some of these cards are really depressing. I don't know, I'm gonna have to really look through these cards. That's these cards here. I just got them on sale. There's a little book, which is gives me magazine vibes. You are perfect to me, flaws and all. That's right. All right. That's the Heartstrings Oracle deck. Alright, now that we looked through them all, let's get some messages. Alright, for whoever needs it. For whoever needs it. Hold on. Alright, let's get some cards. Alright. Despite everything, I still believe in us. Alright. Maybe we've gone through some turmoil. I mean, who the heck hasn't? Seriously. Let's turn mistakes into lessons. Of course. But let's stop learning all the damn lessons and just love. How about that one? I'm worthy of the love I seek. Yes, yes. Let's see. Boy, these cards are really pretty, you guys. I really like them. I'm worthy of the love I seek. This is a broken bowl here. There's that Japanese technique where they put the gold into the cracks. So let's turn mistakes into lessons. Looks like some healing is taking place, but God's filling in gold, beautifying things within this relationship. It's really pretty. These cards are beautiful, you guys. I really like them. I got them on sale. They're on sale on Amazon. I'll put a link at some point. I don't know why I'm talking so high. Alright. I don't know why I put everything. Alright. Anything else? I am worthy of the love I seek. Seek within first. See how this bowl is empty? When you're focusing on your healing, you're always looking for the cracks to fill in the cracks, but fill yourself first. Fill yourself in with so much self-love, so much love for yourself, irregardless of any flaws that you think you have, because flaws are just a detail of a human being. There are no flaws, to be honest. I don't believe in flaws. I believe in whatever you got, whatever God gave you, that's who you're supposed to be. Forgive what you didn't know. You're still learning. Oh, wow. 2 learning cards here. All right, so, wow. So you didn't know something. I'm hearing, you know that song from, well, you might not know that song, from Alice in Chains, Wood. You know, he starts screaming, so I made the big mistake. There's really no mistakes. Look at the word. Miss. You missed it, but takes. The word indicates that you get to take another shot. You get to learn. You get to try it again. But the lesson is to know what you're aiming at. And the aim, first aim, fill your own bowl. Fill yourself up with so much self-love, so much worth. Believe in yourself. This person believes in you guys. Forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is definitely key. And you're still, look at this pathway. It leads right to the sun. These cards are really pretty. There's something really beautiful about this story right here. About you and this person. Something really, really beautiful. There's something really beautiful about you in this person's eyes too. Something extremely beautiful. Love deserves another chance. Oh, this is dream catcher. Oh, your dream is to be loved, to have another chance. that you've learned. Just learn. All right, take another shot at it. I like this wallpaper here. See how the leaves go around? They form like a victory circle, like the laurel leaves, like the crown. So this next time around, catch the feeling of being successful in this relationship, of having a beautiful, loving relationship. Have love for yourself, not just love for the other person. And see that person loving you. See all the ways they love you. Look at all their beauty too. All right, any more quick little messages? Your spirit blooms anew each time life challenges you. Okay, you guys went through a hard time. This is true. You can see this was the first card out. You can tell they still believe in you guys. Something happened. All right, and then maybe you were looking at their flaws, your flaws, but you didn't even recognize the empty bowl, which is yourself, which is them. I am. That's God's name. We take that as self, but that's God. God is seeking the love that he pours into you. He wants you to look at that. God wants you to see your beauty that he put on you. All right? Take another look. This is a mistake. That means you take another shot. You have another turn. You're going to have another chance. Start with forgiveness. Start with love. And you're blooming. Look at these little springy flowers. But they're pointing out the roots here. Something's going to be deeply rooted. Your worth has to be deeply rooted in. And that might be your challenge, to know how worthy you are. Some people hear it as like, I'm allowed, or I'm not allowed, or can I, or am I able? It's within each person. The fanaticism will be varied. But basically, it comes down to somebody's sense of self-worth. Is it deeply rooted into you? Grow those deep roots of worth. That you're not only worth, but you're allowed and you can. Yes, give yourself permission. And then, no time or distance can break our connection. I don't know if you can hear me. I just realized the fan was blasting right at the camera. No time or distance can break our connection. This is like a soulmate, like a soulmate type of, like an Adam to Eve type of vibe. It's here, the illuminating the path again. See the path? Now the path is illuminated. Since you now know which direction to go into, you're starting with self-worth, filling your own cup. That was a bowl though. Seeing that your cracks are filled in with gold, that means beauty. They're not flaws. These are beautiful things about you that this person sees. And then this one came out. What once burned brightly now feels dim. Oh, this is what happened. So when you first met each other, you probably were set afire. There was a lot of fire and passion. It went dim. But seeing your worth and value will ignite those flames again, for sure. At least within yourself. Start there. And then this was at the bottom. I miss who we used to be. Okay, so in the beginning things were burning bright. Alright, and the flame went out. You lost your way. That's why the path was dark. But that path's been illuminated right back. I mean, the path is illuminated in the darkness, which is very odd. But it will be illuminated in the darkness when you know where you're going. When you know where you're going is worth. That you're worthy. This is a worthy read about a person who didn't know their worth and their value. And that's what a lot of fighting gets to. If you're with a partner who you think they don't see your worth or your value, you got to start with yourself first. Then you got to see that person sees worth and value in you. That yes, they do. Yeah, they do know. Irregardless of some of their behaviors towards you, doesn't mean they don't see it. They have to learn too. There was some forgiveness here, a lot of learning left for that person as well. And that's okay. All right, one more card. Our bond feels like it's on the edge of breaking. But it didn't. You're right at the edge. But it didn't. You know why? You know why? Because forgiveness is here. Oh, there's the broken bowl too. Breaking. So it's definitely there was like a breakup or a separation. But once you bring back this forgiveness, once you start with love, catches your just your dream is to be in love. Have a beautiful, loving relationship. Absolutely, that's your dream. But there's no distance that can break the connection. It's not going to happen. Even if it feels like it, where'd that card go? Even if it feels like it, doesn't mean that's what it is. Because honestly, there is no separation. We're all one. You can read energies. You can read the matrix. You can read the ethers. Whatever language you use. You can read the spirit. You can discern the spirits. Whatever language you use. All right. So that's that. Pain fades, but love teaches. See? All that love does teach. Love, God is love. If you really want to know what's going on in a relationship, tap back into God. Always maintain your relationship with God. That's number one, you guys. Number one, God. Jesus is God of my life. You guys want a Bible? I mean, read the scriptures, read the Quran, read whatever it is that religion that you're in. Get connected back to the Lord. Alright, this heartbreak was healing. And it's got to start with self-love. But you also need to know that you are loved. Man, when you're in a relationship, you start stacking in the bad, and you feel like you're not loved, man, that cracks everything. It's not a good habit to have. That's a bad habit. Get out of that bad habit. You know there's an old saying that's to count your blessings. Start counting the beauty within that person, the goodness, the fun, the joy. What's this say? With you, I feel protected and cherished. Look at these. Do you guys ever watch Christine McConnell? I'm getting Christine McConnell vibes off this card. She's like a decorator. She's cool, man. I like her vibe. But there's this lasting flickering candle. So someone still holds a candle to you. What's that saying? Like no one holds a candle to you? Like meaning like no one compares to you. Like they could search high and wide for all eternity. But they ain't gonna find no one like you. Like you, something very special about you. Tell me what your heart needs. And in the ashes of hurt, fresh dreams are waiting to be born. Tell me what your heart needs. Is this a rising sun? Or setting sun? At the end of the day, there's a Bible verse that says, don't go to sleep angry or something. Don't quote me on that, but it's something like that. Discuss what your love languages are with each other. They want to know what it is you need. If you don't know what it is, sometimes you may have sensations like, I feel like, you might not even have the words for it, but you just feel like being hugged or validated or spoken with, just have a communication. There's a little bird in here. I'm thinking of like, oh, there's two of them, but like they're trying to talk. I think your heart just wants to talk to somebody. Sometimes you just want to talk. Something's being born here. It's already sprouted. I don't know if this gets me to feel like it was cultivated and then planted in, and it had to be something. Again, we had those cards, the roots were being highlighted. Something had to be cultivated outside of where it was planted, and now it's being rooted in. gotta get out of this waiting energy, though. I don't know if you're waiting to talk to somebody. You may feel separate, but that little birdie, you can talk to that one. They can pick up the vibrations. Your love has changed my life. Oh my God, this bird's so pretty. This is really beautiful love here. What's up with all these sunsets? Like these romantic nights. You may have had a lot. What your heart needs is a lot of romantic nights. Who doesn't? I like these cards. This card fell out in reverse. So I trusted you and you broke me. I don't know if somebody's trust was broken, but it's being repaired. Trust has been rebuilt and now it's being rooted in. This is giving lava vibes. I don't know why. Doesn't it give like fire? Wait a minute, where's my glasses? That's because it is fire. What? How can you plant something in something that's burning? This card doesn't make sense to me. Hold on. So after the flame, after something was destroyed, something budded up and started. Wow, even in the turmoil, something grew. That's probably why your life has changed. Your life was changed. Something, it burnt, but something still grew. But I'm still getting vibes that, see the roots? Something's being rooted about this love. About your heart. I think your heart is finally understanding the communication of your own heart, your own needs, and then communicating it to your lover there. This flame. Look at this heart. It looks dried up. What's that last one? But there's, well, yeah, something about the dried, cracked up, dehydrated. You need water. Drink water. You might be actually dehydrated, Leo. Get some water. Water is life. Water. Yeah, right? They planted it. It was cultivated. It was watered, it was sunned, it was taken care of, and then planted into this burning, molting destruction, and it's rooting. How long is that gonna last? Put this flame out. Like anger. That's it in the Bible. Don't let your anger go down before the sun or something. Somebody look that up. Don't let the sun go down your anger. That's it. Thank you. All right. Any more? I thought the other one was the last card, but I kept flipping. This card came out again. Hold on. Let's look at the campfire. Something about fire. Maybe somebody's going through a fire. What once burned brightly now feels dim. Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's out. Just because it's dim, you can turn it back up. You can flame those fires easily. Put some oxygen on it. Breathe life into it. What once burned brightly now feels wood. I don't think it's dim. If you're in the dark, if you're in like a dark wooded area and you got a fire going, it's not that dark. It's not that dark, actually. It illuminates a lot of light. And it gives you really great heat. I don't care what this card is saying. I'm not picking up the words as accurate. I'm picking up that hot flame. Somebody's got some hot flames for you. Somebody's hot for you, Leo. Someone's hot for you. For sure. For sure. Okay. I was just gonna do a flip through. I miss a week. That one came out. Oh, somebody misses you guys. You're not together, obviously. They miss you. You're back to back. Like your relationship changed. It's okay. You can start fresh and new. Tell me more on this. Tell me more. I'm getting 5 of Cups vibes. You know how he's looking at the 3 cups that are like empty? But there's 2. If he just kind of picks his head up and turns around. Let's turn mistakes into lessons. I mean, almost the same cards are coming out. What the heck is going on? This card came up just like 5 seconds ago. And I was just talking about the 5 of Cups. You gotta turn around. Stop looking at what's empty. Stop looking at what's spilled. Turn towards each other. That's John Gottman, who's a relationship expert, says that when one person gives an act of love or makes a gesture of love, and the other person turns against them, it starts widening the gap. But when the person throws out a gesture of love and the person turns towards them, it closes the gap. Sometimes that's a hard lesson to do. Sometimes there's like a lot of, I would say childish, but they're not really childish. It's toxic. It's demonic, devilish behavior like spite, gaslighting, stonewalling. Sometimes stonewalling is mistaken. Sometimes a person really is emotionally overwhelmed, but if the other person isn't cognitive about it or conscious about it, or I don't want to say mature, because even a younger person can understand these once they know. Okay, the other person he just needs some time to process, he or she, him or they, or whatever, just needs time to process whatever their emotions are going through. So not everything can be seen as toxic, but yeah. I long to feel truly noticed by you, or the open window. Like they say that eyes are the window to the soul. Somebody wants you to, okay, if you're apart, somebody wants to see you. That's very surface level. Made mistakes, something separated you, that's surface level. But like on a deeper level, somebody who wants to be seen, these are like rejection. These are deeper wounds. There's deeper lessons to be learned here. There's deeper wounds of being unnoticed, invisible, not seen, unloved, unwanted. Like somebody wants to see, somebody wants to be recognized in a relationship. And that always starts in first person. the person who wants to be seen has to see themselves first. First, you gotta see who you are. Even your toxic bad traits. Like, we gotta look at ourselves. You gotta take a deeper look at yourself and say, okay, am I being the person in the relationship that I want to be? Not what he or she or him or they want, but am I okay with being who I am? Like, is this the kind of person I want to be? Is this the type of woman I want to be? Is this the type of partner? Is this the type of wife, type of lover I want to be? First, see yourself, because once you start recognizing your own soul, your own self, your soul won't be so lonely. Never, even before that, that's number two. Even before that, the first thing is God sees you because God made you. So you start that communication with God and all the things that God wants to share with you about the soul. He created the soul and He created your soul. So have a talk with Him. I think you're both missing each other, for sure. I think you both want to see each other, for sure. I think the lessons have been learned. If you're not together, so one of y'all are still learning. And once it's all learned, I think it'll all come together. See? It'll all come together. Ay, ay, ay. Look, see? Not facing each other, facing each other. You gotta face somebody. You gotta face yourself first. You gotta face yourself before you can face somebody else. Or I don't know what kind of mistake happened that you have to face somebody about, but it's okay. Everybody goes through these life lessons. It's part of being a human. It's the human experience. Sometimes it's tough. Sometimes it's tough. It's tough. But on the surface of this read, y'all are apart. This is very surface level. Y'all are apart. You had to learn a lesson because y'all did something to each other. Something about not seeing each other for who you really are. You definitely want to see each other. But on the deeper level is, are you seeing who you are? Are you really seeing who you are? Are you really being the person that you want to be? This window here says it all. I mean, this window, it's open too. Like, your heart is open, your soul is open. Like, you're ready to really face something. And this is a solid foundation. A solid, unbreakable. What in the world is unbreakable? I mean, only God. But this is indicating a solid, stable relationship. Together, not alone. Somebody who wants to be seen, they feel so alone. They feel very just invisible. Somebody feels so alone. God, that's sad. Like, they really long to have a partner. God, that's sad. You know, if you were in a partnership and this person didn't see you for who you really are, and it made you feel alone, you know, that's, oh God, what a gut-wrenching feeling that is. But look, you are a beautiful, wonderful person. You need to see that for yourself. It doesn't matter what they say or what they've done. You can always counteract, like, no, I'm a good person. Even when I'm a bad person, I'm a good person. Wow, here, right here on top, it says, face what's hidden truth will set you free. Ah, God, definitely about facing each other. What do you have to face? What truth? What mistake could you possibly have done? What mistake could you have possibly have done to have this person turn away from you? Nothing. Nothing. Come on. I mean, I don't know. Some people do some terrible things, but wow, this came out again. Despite everything, I still believe in us. Somebody still sees the good. Somebody still believes in your connection and you being together as a team, as a partnership. See? Time apart brings us closer. That's when you start looking and analyzing yourself. These two little tweeties are talking again, and your perfect flaws and all. This is a complete heart. The other heart we looked at was like dried and cracked, but this is a heart that. This actually reminds me of like those things you put on like the fabric, so you could do those little stitching things. I don't know the language. Sorry guys, but it means like some type of form is holding it together. Like it's forced. Something is like in place to secure it. Something about security. Like being insecure, unsure, unstable will definitely make a partnership kind of go separate, but that's if you feel alone. If you feel like you're together, maybe the mistake was that you felt alone while in a partnership, and maybe both of the individuals felt alone. But when you turn towards each other, see the two birds towards each other, talking, singing it out, two people singing together, two people together, you know that you're together, you have a real bond, you have a real solid foundation, that you're not alone, but you are being seen, you are being loved. I am here for you to feel supported, and vice versa. It could be some unrequited love had happened. Not unrequited love as in like the person didn't love you, but like you weren't supported because of that form. I kind of was getting the feeling of like something needed to be screwed in secure, like security. Can't believe it. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Wow. Despite everything, I still believe in us. Oh my God. All right. I'm done. I'm done. Love you guys.